Hello students, welcome to EPG Pathshala. I am Dr. Sandeep Walia, Head of the Department, University Institute of Tourism and Hospitality Management, Chandigarh University. Today, we are going to discuss the module Passenger Handling Procedure at Airports, Arrival and Departures under the paper Aviation Industry, Ticketing and Frontier Formalities. After completing this module, the students will be able to understand and concept of passenger handling procedures at airport in detail. They will also understand about air travel. They will know about various operations involved in passenger handling procedure during arrival to departures. They will also come to know about reservation, check-in procedures, baggage handling operations. They will also come to know about the role of passenger behavior in airport handling. They will be aware about the importance of ground handling services. Dear students, passenger handling is the crucial aspect of aviation business. As basically the service-based industry, the customer's comfort in the aviation business has been given utmost importance and consideration for the last few decades. Therefore, the passenger handling plays a very important role for conducting smooth operations related to passengers at the airports. Proper passenger handling procedures helps in managing costs and results in saving time of passengers during their airport procedures. In the recent years, a lot of study has been conducted about the passengers' behavior in order to optimize the profit and satisfaction level of passengers with available services. For the various airport operations like reservations, check-in, baggage handling, arrival, departure and cargo, etc., passenger handling procedures at airports are required. The present module will discuss regarding various passenger handling procedures, their operations and role of customer behavior in passenger handling at the airports. Passenger handling procedure at airport. It includes all the services provided to the guests by different companies during their arrival and up to their departure at the desired destination. In airport handling procedure, the airlines provide check-in counters, reservation counters for booking of ticket for travel, baggage handling services, etc. at the airports. The first step when a passenger arrives at the airport is to check in. The process of check-in is handled by service providers or trained staff hired by the airlines. Different airlines have different counters at the airports and they also offer services in a different style or manner to their customers. Then the next is operation involved in passenger handling services. The airlines have further divided their passenger handling operations at the airport in the following process. The first one is reservations. The second one is check-in counters. The third is baggage makeup area. The fourth one is boarding gate. The fifth one is region of aircraft movement and parking, which is also abbreviated as RAMP in capital letters. Then the sixth one is arrival. The seventh one is the property irregularity report, also abbreviated as PIR in capital letters. The next one is the cargo. Let us discuss it step by step. First to take is reservation. The reservation operations simply involve booking of passengers' ticket for the purpose of travel. Ticket can be booked through online or through offline mode. With the advancement of computer technology, reservation is just one click away. Using online payment gateways through credit cards or debit cards, money can be paid for the reservation while sitting over home. Simple steps to book a ticket online are as follows. At the beginning, one has to select date and departure and arrival, departing airport and the destination airport. Next is to select type of trip, one-way trip or the round trip. The third is the number of passengers traveling. Next, to select type of class, whether economic or business class. Then the next is to type of flight whether the direct or the connecting flight. The next one is the payment mode, whether through credit card or debit card or through online transfer. Let us now discuss check-in operations. The airport check-in is the first procedure that needs to be done in order to check the identity of the guest and make the guest to board the flight. Passenger submits the baggage that they don't want to carry in the aircraft cabin and gets a boarding pass. Check-in time varies from 15 minutes to 4 hours depending upon the flight and the destination. Passengers can also ask for the special preferences like seating preference, changing of their seats, etc. during the check-in process. The check-in procedure differs from one airline to another. Average passengers who travel occasionally hardly know about the changes. Nowadays, to save passengers time, check-in service in town is also provided in some of the cities. The passengers can check in the respective places. They do not need to take their baggage all the way to the airport. This saves passengers time. For example, cities like Delhi, Kuala Lumpur, Stockholm, Hong Kong, Abu Dhabi, Seoul, Taipei, etc. provides check-in services in town. The next is the functions. During check-in, the baggage is scanned and tagged to ensure that it does not contain any dangerous or harmful items. The passenger's photo identity is checked and baggage weight is done. In case of extra baggage, extra charges are also being charged. The check-in agent also provides basic information like passenger's seat, number, flight status, gate number, etc. Dear students, let us now discuss check-in procedure in detail. The check-in procedure includes the following steps. The first one is the registration process. This is done to identify passenger's identity and to check that the passenger has carried all the necessary and valid documents, for example passport, visa and travel tickets, etc. Advanced passenger information also plays important role in some of the main countries like United States and United Kingdom. It is taken to know the complete details of the passenger, from where the passenger will stay after reaching to the destination, the passenger's contact number, address of the respective places where the passenger is intended to stay and the purpose of the travel, etc. The second step is the registration of baggage. The registration of baggage is very important in order to ensure the safety and security of the passenger, aircraft and the airport. Registration of baggage is also necessary to find out whether the baggage contains any harmful item or not. There are a number of goods and items which a passenger cannot take with him in his baggage. These items or goods are also known as prohibited items or dangerous goods. Some of the common items or goods which are prohibited or banned are discussed as follows. These items include knives, lighter, scissors, toy weapons, ice axes, razors, blades, swords. In sports category or in sports goods, items like cricket bats, golf clubs, hockey sticks, spear guns, basketballs, bats, etc. are prohibited. Goods that cannot be carried in handbags and check-in baggage are gunpowder, dynamite, fireworks, flare guns, compressed gases, like liquid nitrogen, oxygen, etc. Besides these, gasoline, gas torches, lighter fluid, painter, thinner, fuel bleaching powder, insecticides, peroxicides, batteries, dry ice, etc. are also prohibited to take into the flight. There are some of the tips to consider while packaging the baggage. The first one is valuable goods should not be packed in checked baggage. The second one is the passenger must have information about free checked baggage allowance. The third one is the excess baggage, that is the overweight baggage, will be charged separately. The fourth one is the removal of baggage tags of the previous flights undertaken. The fifth one is the proper name and address should be marked on the bags. The next is passengers should know about their handbags, free allowance and what item they can kept in their handbags. The seventh one is the passengers must take their medicines, valuable goods and cash in their handbags only. The next one is they must also observe their baggage and do not leave it anywhere at the airport, otherwise it can be considered as suspicious object or suspicious baggage. The next one is that the passengers must stay away from mischievous people and don't take any object from unknown people. The 10th one is the passengers must declare prohibited things if they are in their bags, because it is an offense under the airport law if they don't declare about such prohibited items or goods. The next one is that the passengers must pass their complete baggage under X-ray machines before reaching to check-in counters. After proper checking, the baggage is tagged and stamped accordingly. Extra charges are there for additional baggage as per airline policies. Baggage restriction also depends upon the type and class in which the passengers are supposed to travel. It varies with economy class, first class and executive class. Let us now discuss about self-service bag drop procedure. Nowadays, self-baggage drop service is also provided by a number of airlines in order to save passengers' time. In this type of service, the passenger has to reach the airport 25 minutes prior to the departure of the scheduled flight. Passengers come with their baggage and check in at the self-service kiosks with baggage. Then the passengers attached tag to the baggage and pass the baggage into the drop belt. Check-in at the kiosks is done using e-pass. Some of the following airlines and airports provide self-service baggage drop. For example, airline carriers or companies like Lufthansa at Frankfurt International Airport, KLM at Schiphol International Airport provides this service for their passengers. The next step is the registration of seat. During the check-in, the passengers can put their request for their choice, that is, the window or the aisle seat as they wanted, unless the seat is already selected. The next one is the online check-in. Nowadays, most of the passengers would like to check in through online medium. They can print their own boarding passes with the help of using internet online. Passengers can also set their meal preferences, seating preferences and baggage quantity online. It also saves passengers time. Otherwise, passengers need to check in into the airport for documentation or verification of their documents, which is to be done at the airline's counter at the airport. Online check-in process open in some airlines before 24 hours or before 15 days depending upon the policies of the respective airlines. The next one is the mobile check-in. Now, with the advancement of technology and increasing use of mobile phones and applications, airlines made it easy to check in using passengers' mobile phone or PDA or a 3G capable smartphones. Check-in using mobile phones or apps is almost as simple as to do check-in by using computer. Airlines send passengers boarding pass to passenger mobile device. Some send electronic confirmation with barcode, which needs to scan at the kiosk to continue check-in process at the airports. The next is the lounges access and premium check-in. Lounge access and premium check-in is given to those passengers who carries a first or business class ticket or a member of a frequent flyer program. For example, Air New Zealand Auckland International Airport provides premium check-in lounge and gives direct access to check-in counter. Some airlines like Singapore Airlines offers premium passengers to sit at couches and airline staff assist them during their check-in procedure. Then the next one is the baggage makeup area. In this area, registered baggage are separated according to the respective flight details, collected in trolleys and sent to the region of aircraft movement and parking. Baggage is classified according to hard baggage, soft baggage, and baggage containing fragile things, and this gets separated accordingly. In simple words, conveyor system is there at airports in which baggage is transferred from check-in area to loaded area and from the loaded area to respective flights of the passengers. In passenger handling procedure, baggage handling system plays a very important role in making travelers happy. Baggage handling work is to be done properly in order to satisfy the passenger with the services. Passenger used to get frustrated and angry if he has to wait long for collecting his luggage. Delayed luggage, damaged and misplaced luggage are the common issues in baggage makeup area. Companies also provide claims to the damaged or misplaced luggage as per the policies. If baggage handling work is too fast or too slow, then it is difficult to take connecting flights. So it should be done appropriately. Dear students, let us now discuss about the functions of baggage makeup area. The main function of baggage handling system is to transfer baggage from check-in area to departure gate and also to move baggage from arrival gate to the baggage claim area. Other functions are as follows. The staff has to take appropriate measures so that baggage jams do not occur. The overloading of baggage should be avoided. For proper check, counting of bags must be done. Tracking of bags according to type of flight. Redirection of bags by using pusher or deviator. Baggage makeup area with the use of modern technology reduces almost 30% of the labor cost. The process which is involved in baggage handling system are as follows. Baggage storage early. Identification of baggage, sorting baggage according to the type of baggage, that is hard, soft or fragile one, or separating according to the flight hold baggage screening. After these processes, baggage is put in trolleys as per flight load, segregated as per the destination. Baggage is scanned in another X-ray machine for security concern, and if it is still found containing suspicious items, then will be checked manually in the presence of the owner of the baggage. The next one is the boarding gate or the security hold area. Passengers move to board the aircraft through the boarding gate. Certain details are checked at this gate, like handbags are stamped and tagged properly, checking passengers' boarding passes. Besides this, it also helps senior citizens, mothers with children, disabled passengers and unaccompanied minors to board the flight. It also informs region of aircraft movement and parking about missing of any passenger. Check-in time for domestic flights is 20 minutes prior to the small domestic flights if passenger carry handbags only, and 3 hours for international flights for all check-in procedure including registration, baggage checking, issuing of boarding passes, etc. If passengers are late and about to miss the flight, then they can talk to security gate staff. They can arrange speedy check-in. Generally, airlines gives final call or last minute's call to the passengers and provide information that the flight is about to leave and the passenger need to board the flight as soon as possible. The passengers need to reach at the boarding gate 25 minutes early for the complete check-in procedure or the process. They have to go through the security check and then move to the boarding gate. The passengers can move directly through the boarding gate if they don't have any kind of luggage with them. In India, airport check-in counter closing time is 45 minutes prior to departure and 60 minutes prior to departure in case of the international flights. Dear students, let us now discuss about the region of aircraft movement and parking, which is abbreviated as RAMP in capital letters. Region of aircraft movement and parking deals with the safety and security of the passengers as well as of the aircraft. If aircraft has even a minor dent or scratch, it is immediately reports in order to prevent any kind of mishap or accident. Region of area of movement and parking plays very important role in order to reduce occurrence of accidents. Region of aircraft movement and parking is also responsible for providing ground services like load of catering, take details of estimated time of arrival, bay number, baggage count, cleaning of aircraft cabinets, refueling, passenger evacuation, load baggage which is supposed to be outgoing, etc. Then the next step is the arrival. A number of things must be checked before the arrival of aircraft, and these includes Flight Information Display System, which is abbreviated as FIDA in capital letters. Wheelchairs should be kept ready for the disabled passengers. Make arrangements for VIPs, unaccompanied minors, etc. Proper delivery of baggage. Maintain property irregularity report or the damaged property report. From in-flight manager takes traffic documents, checking estimated time of arrival, etc. Then the next is the property irregularity report. It is made to keep the record of passenger mishandled baggage. Without this form or property irregularity report, insurance company cannot give the claim. Signature of the staff on duty and the passenger signature are necessary in property irregularity report. If the baggage is not received on the time, the property irregularity report will be failed, and without its reference number, no action is taken. If baggage is delayed more than 24 hours, the passenger has no access to wardrobe. Airlines provide claim for baggage. For example, in India, amount of 3000 rupees is reimbursed in case of international flight and rupees 2000 rupees for domestic flights. For more than 21 days, baggage is still found lost and not traced, then declared as lost. Then the next is the cargo. The items or goods carried by the aircraft from one place to another are termed as cargo. It can also include perishable goods, for example food, that can include fish, meat, poultry, curd, milk, fruits, flowers, etc. It also includes precious goods like diamonds, gold, currency, platinum and precious stones, etc. Other things that can come under cargo are mobiles, computers, electronics, goods and live animals like cats, dogs, birds and horses, etc. Let us now discuss about passenger handling procedure at airport during departure. First thing the passengers need to do is to visit the check-in counter at the time of departure. Drop off check-in baggage at priority drop-off counter. Baggage will be checked at the security checkpoint. The passenger has to present their travel documents for completion of immigration process. Boarding will proceed after the elderly passengers traveling with children, expectant mothers and passengers flying first class and business class have boarded the plane. The passengers have to present their travel documents to proceed with immigration. The passengers has to pick up their baggage after passengers flying in first class or business class or the premium economy class. The next is the air travel. Air travel is defined as the travel in air vehicles, that is like aeroplanes, helicopters, hot air balloons, gliders, hand gliders, parachutes and jets that can sustain in the flight. Travel class also plays important role in air travel and split into a 2, 3 or 4 class model of service. Economy class and a domestic first partitioned into cabin. International flights have up to 4 classes, that is economy class, premium economy class, business class or club class and the first class. Students, let us now discuss about the role of passenger behavior in passenger handling procedures at airports. Passenger behavior plays a very pivotal role in the smooth running operation of an airport. If passenger is not comfortable with the services provided, he might get angry and start shouting, which hampers the functions of airport and can cause a delay in the flight operations, a delay in the check-in and other airport operations. So it is very important to take care of the needs and wants of the passenger effectively and efficiently. In the recent years, number of significant changes have been made in order to provide passengers great services and make guests more comfortable and relaxed. For example, installation of express check-in and check-out systems at some of the airports in order to save the time of the passengers. Besides this, facilities are provided to the disabled passengers, unaccompanied minors, mothers with children, facilities for VIP, etc. All these results in the good behavior of the passenger and subsequently results into smooth running of the airport operations, which also reduce cost and save time. Then the next one is the importance of ground handling services. Ground handling services include all the services provided to the aircraft between the time of its arrival and up to the time of its departure. These services are categorized into onboard services, region of aircraft movement and parking services, cabin services, etc. These services include supervision, providing safety measures, checking any flaws in aircrafts to prevent mishaps. Besides these, cleaning services, food services, baggage loading services, supply of water, cleaning of aircraft cabins, refueling and maintenance services are also included. Ground handling services are very important in passenger handling procedures. If these services are not provided efficiently, passengers will become anxious, uncomfortable and gets angry, which results in ambiguity in airport operations and results in wastage of time and also will not prove cost effective. If guest complaints and queries are not taken seriously, it might give wrong perception about the airline operations and staff members. So, for the smooth running of airport operations like check-in, baggage handling to departure and ground handling services are of utmost importance. Dear students, let us now summarize what we have discussed in this module. Passenger handling procedures at airport plays a significant role and makes an initial impression about the airline companies and their services. It has also resulted in overall revenue growth from the past few decades. Providing ground handling services to the passengers effectively results in comfortable and satisfied passengers. With the advancement in technology, passenger handling procedure becomes easier and time-saving with fully automated machine for check-in and express check-ins, baggage handling, online reservation of ticket, easy cancellation policy. All these make passenger handling procedure much easier and much faster. People prefer air travel mode as one of the main reasons is passenger handling services at airports. Better the services, more satisfied the passengers will be, and it is possible because of best services provided by the ground staff or the crew members. With these words, I sum up the module. Thank you.